The moment that you've been waiting for has finally come. Your heart is racing. You're tired. But you know if you don't come through, this is a moment in history you'll never get back. The coach draws up a perfect play. You receive the perfect pass at the top of the key. 3, 2, 1. The crowd yells shoot. Hello, my name is Ted Washington. And the situation that I just described to you is a real game time situation that many basketball players face night in and night out, pickup game after pickup game. A lot of the great shooters that's been able to come through, such as Stephen Curry, Ray Allen, Kobe Bryant, and the all-time clutch itself, Michael Jordan, has faced these situations with almost no pressure. Why is that? Because they all have one thing in common: the perfect form on their jump shots. And today, this is something that I'm going to show you. So let's get started. What do all the great shooters have in common? If you pay close attention to their form, it's their hand placement and their finger placement. Every great shooter knows this. For starters, all fingers spread, both hands. You should never have closed hands on your jump shot. Next is hand placement. Your dominant hand, which would be, for me, my right hand, is going to be placed right behind the ball, which is also known as your shooting hand. So, like so. Now, your off hand is your guiding hand, and it does just that. It guides. You never shoot with two hands. Dominant hand, shooting hand. Off hand, guiding hand. The next thing you need to know about hand placement is always space between the palm of your hand and the basketball. You should never be flat. When you're flat and you can't get any fingers in there, it's going to give you a flat jump shot, no rotation. Your jump shot's not going to get anywhere. Let's review real quick. Off the catch, your fingers must be spread, both hands. Dominant hand, right hand, also known as your shooting hand, it's going to be directly behind the ball. Your off hand, which is my left hand, will be on the side and work as a guide. So my shooting hand will help shoot. My guiding hand will help do what? Guide. Now that we got that down, let's move on. Now that you have everything perfectly in place, the next thing you're going to work on is your elevation. And that's your rise going into your jump shot. The most important part about your elevation is not how high you jump, but your elbow alignment. The most common mistake that most people have is they like to chicken wing it. It's a common term that a lot of coaches use, which refers to your arm just looking like a chicken wing as you're going up for the shot. This is due to lack of strength, and lack of practice, and discipline through the film. As you practice this, it'll get better. What it really should look like is like so. The forearm almost in a straight line. Your elbow and tricep should be almost parallel to the ground, in line with your front knee. So let's take a couple steps back and let's go over everything real quick. Fingers spread on the catch, dominant hand behind the ball, guiding hand on the side of the ball. As you no space in between the ball and your palm. As you elevate, elbow in, chicken wing bad, parallel good. Now that you're up in the air, you're mid drift. What is the next big step? Your release. That beautiful release. This is going to give you great rotation, your great arch, and your great distance. The release refers to the snap of the wrist. When you're here and the ball is going up, that's your release. Key things to remember about your release. You want to release the ball at about a 30 to 45 degree angle. So you could just imagine a plane and going like right up the middle. That's going to be adjusted depending on your distance from the basket and your height or your elevation when you jump for your jump shot. So every shooter will be kind of different. But most shooters are around 33 degrees to 36 degrees. This gives you a great arch and a better chance for it to go into the basket. Now, along with your snap of your wrist, finger spread, you give the ball a great chance to go in. Today, I've given you very basic tools to start working on your jump shot. So let's review what we've gone over. On the catch, finger spread, dominant hand behind the ball, guiding hand behind it, space, no chicken wing, snap of the wrist, 35 to 45 degrees. Now, practice this over and over, and I promise you your jump shot will get better. Thank you for your time.